My name is Christina Deochand. I am a college student that is originally from Brooklyn, New York.
My name is Melvin Santiago, and I am from Ponce, Puerto Rico.
My name is Christina Santiago. I'm originally from Brooklyn. However, I've been here so long, I'm technically from here.
I've been attending gospel for about a year and a half now. During my first week at school, I decided to attend for the first time. I walked into the theater, it was so different, but you were welcomed with so much love and so much energy. The worship was great. The message was concise and to the point, and it was very different. And then you guys had just announced that you were moving into this building, and you guys opened it to the public. And I went with my mom. I walked in, everybody was so welcoming, and they were asking me where you're from, who are you? I was I'm a college student from Brooklyn. And then I told Randy that I was a string player. She freaked out. She said, we were praying for an additional string section to our worship team. And it was just crazy that I came literally the week later.
Well, the first time I went to gospel church, I felt welcomed. Everybody in there was so happy, and never had an experience like that where they welcomed you and you felt the love. It was a good experience.
I had been talking about it for months. I got a candy cane from someone at Walmart that said, come to gospel. It had 2 candy canes and a little note on it, and it said the movie theater. And I'm looking at it, and this is also wild, I've been praying and thinking about going to church. I've been distancing from people, from the things that I used to enjoy. And then I get this candy cane with this invite to the movie theater. I was so confused. Finally, Easter Sunday came, and he's I'm we're going, get ready. And he's we're going? I've been telling him for how long we're going. Yes, we're going. And I get him there. He's all I don't know if I really want to go. I got him in there. We drive off, and he's I think I want to be Christian. And I got him in there, and it changed our life.
I feel like God was probably waiting for me to step through them doors so he could just grab a hold of my heart. And he was this is where you need to be. And it was just life-changing, man. It was a good experience, like I said, and he was just ready for me,
My greatest joy being here will always be watching all of my friends get saved. I watched every single person almost in my house come to gospel for the first time, experience the same experience that I did, and then not only give their life to God, but want the fullness of what He has for them. I watched them serve in kids and on stage and in the worship team and leading their own small groups and just watching them flourish as people. That's insane. You guys want to see revival? It happens at home.
We started coming to church, so I definitely got my kids involved, Got Gio coming into youth group. My other 2 kids, now they're in the kids section.
They're going to be able to be raised in church. Yes. I wasn't raised in church. We went to church here and there, but I wasn't raised in church. Being able to bring my kids here and have them raised in church means so much to me. I read something, it said, make sure your children are on the ark. And that really set in my heart. I feel gospel is reaching people who weren't being reached before. You know what I mean? Because if this church wouldn't have opened, I probably wouldn't be a Christian. I wouldn't have, there's not a church. Maybe there is, but it just wasn't reaching me, And I feel there's a lot of people that just aren't being reached because there's not a church that they can just be church over there, I'm gonna go over there. You know what I mean? You don't have that type of access all the time to different churches, And this church here just opened up out of nowhere. Yeah. Opened up out of nowhere and just started trying to reach people. Trying to gain access to people. Trying to, I got a candy cane coming out of Walmart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was
trying
different.
to grab people, and I feel that was needed here. There's a bunch of people walking around here that they don't even know that they need to be a Christian. They don't we didn't know that God was calling us, and we needed to do that to be fulfilled. To have our cups filled.
I think to anyone who's thinking of attending gospel, I would say just jump in. Always scary at first. It's always hard to start something new and to be part of something new, but that's the very principle of faith, is that you just have to take that leap of faith and believe that God's on the other side. Sometimes you don't even know.
Come and get your breakthrough, because I got mine. Come and get yours.
Yeah, come through.
Come and get your breakthrough.
Give them a chance, man. You know, you never been here. Give them a chance. I promise you, you're gonna love it.
Like, he's there and he's knocking. And if you don't open it, you will never know. Like, you know what I mean? Come and find out, you know, what you're really made for, where you really belong.